Okay, hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back again. This is NGC Sound Special, and this is the 20 CET matches that has been going on right now. And let's talk about some of the teams, how they will be playing together today, and let's see how the teams will be just working on it today. And even let's try to talk about the players and how they will be even try to have a very good matches today, even talking about some of the players, even talking about some of the teams, how they're gonna hit and how they gonna be into this particular matches today. And here we go. Already we're gonna see the teams from Death Blooms, and they have already been started to take away their every flight path and all today, and even trying to have some of the very good eliminations today. And if talk about some of the players already trying to have some of the good eliminations today, let's need to talk about some of the players right now, and let's see how they will be even be trying to make themselves in a very good positionings. And talking about the positionings, they have been even trying to get it for let's see up that how the teams will even be making themselves in a very good and the decent position today. And let's see up, guys. Already player has already been started, and the teams has already been started to make everything possible today. And the players from the 4 quality, they have already started to take some of the fights over the period of time. And here we go, some of the players having some brutal eliminations right now, and this is not very a good position for the players. And even we talk about some of the teams already trying to have some very good eliminations, but even they are not even so close today. And let's see up, guys, even this is not a very good situation that has been going on into the players, so that the players, the teams, every one of them, every one of the situations have been going on. And let's see up, even the players are already trying to have some of the very good eliminations today. And here it is, 4Q Mr. Cold, he is gonna make some of the very cold situation today. And even we talk about some of the teams already trying to have a very good momentums, even today trying to have some of the very good things today. And enough with those things, let's see up, guys, how they will even be trying to hold up everything possible, and can they be able to deal with everything we are just talking about. Maybe or may not be the things that would be the very concerning facts for the players as well. So let's talk about some of the teams and the players already trying to make some of the very good positionings right now. And we were just trying to look at some of the eliminations right now, but no any of the eliminations have yet been started. And there we go, some sorts has been already started for the players, but not really. There has been some of the players and the teams already trying to have a very good proportionate moment, but here we have already trying and having some of the very good things today, and even having them in a very good mood. And the proportion they have been trying to carry on, and even let's see that the teams will even be having themselves in a very good positioning. Those are the very few questions we are gonna definitely talk about, and those are the things we are just trying to make them in a very concentrated things as well. So even having them said that the players are not really in a very good position today. And right here, okay, there's something going so really bad, guys. Right now, I think we need to stop it out in the very side ranking. And what have you doing, Phantom, bro? Right now, here we go. Multiverse is the teams right behind that area, and even trying to have some of the very good fights over the period of time. And let's see up, guys, the fighting spirits, how they will be gonna be managed everything's today. And trying to look on the players, trying to look on everything's possible. And here out, the players were having a very good and the concentrated things right now, and even trying to go for very good solid informations they have been passing on through. And right away, the players and the teams already having themselves in very captive situations. And even talking about the players, how they will be even trying to take a look under these things. And let's see, guys, even the players from the 4Q even not having any kind of fights right now. And let's see up for the Young Guns Revolution. Young Guns Revolution trying to make some of the very good eliminations today. But having them said that, those eliminations are not coming so into the favor. And right away, here is the players from the Ngc Esports as well. So Ngc Esports, they were also trying to have some of the very good fights right over, but not actually the situation. They were just intending to and just players are getting down one after another, and here it is, 3 eliminations already comes into the favor of the player. But right here, the very last player surviving, and here it is. Would this be the situation? Will this be the area where the players are just intending to try and carry on with? But right now, we're just having eyes on the players. We're just having the eyes on the teams, how they will even be trying and just be going for those things. Even for right now, situation that has not been able to get a very good potential for the players. Even they're trying to take a look onto the players, and here we go, one after another the players are getting taken down, and here we go guys, we're just a little bit away from this particular match to take a look onto these things, and already players have been making some of the very good fights over. And for the Ngc Esports, they have been even trying for the very good things right in this approach. And coming up, this is Talkie, and right away trying to have those eliminations on, and the players will just be trying and just be maintaining every sort of things today, and maintaining every fight has been going so insane guys. And here we go, we have just been talking about these things, and we have just been letting you guys that everything's are cooking so very fast. And let's see that how the players will just be able to make themselves in a very good position as well. So right away, just taking a look onto the players, how they will be even trying to have those things on. And let's see up guys, there are something there are very much things right away. Let's just need to see that, let's just need to carry everything's on. And today the players and the teams, how they will be even responding for each and every things today. And let's see up how they are just getting up these fights. And even we were trying to have some of the very good eliminations from the teams as well, but how they will be even trying to have those things today. Going so far, the players are already in a very good mood, and already okay, here we go, we are already on with some of the very stats, we were just needing it, and already trying to have something on. And the players are just maintaining themselves in very different situations as well. So right away, the players from the different areas, they have already been trying and applying everything's possible in their way out, and just be looking onto these things. And here we go, the very first circle that has already been stringed up, and the players are already in the very different areas and just trying to maintain themselves. And this our god is right here, and even they are also in a very good mode to take on every sort of eliminations and the things they were just intending to have it. And this were the things, these were the player situation that we have been talking about. And even at this period of time, we're just looking at around these players, how they will just even be taking a very good fights today, and everything are not just in the very good approach for the players as well. So right now we're just seeing that the players from the Dasa God, they have been able to deal with some of the very good eliminations as well. But in the today's contest and today's scenario, we have not yet been able to deal with all the things as well. But right away, they just need to see that thus our god Ram is right here, and even Ram is not just trying to expand himself, just having a very good area of the circle, and maybe they are just trying to hold on, they are just trying to maintain the everything's possible. And the player from the 4 brutal warriors, they have also been in a very good position right now, just in the center of the circle. No any else of the players will just comes in and have a very proper fight over them. But right now Gatka is the very situation where the players can just make their everything possible right away. And here we have the players from the Secret Way WEU, and they have also been able to take some of the very good eliminations right now. And even talking about the players, let's see where the players are having some of the very good fights over there. And there we go, some of the very good fights are going on, and maintaining those fights, maintaining those situations for the players, everything is not in their favor. And we were just trying to look at under how the players can just be moving and able to do every sort of a very good eliminations as well. But talking a look on the players from the classic play 9, Garcino, even we talk about the Miguel and Joel Momo is right here, and every players, they have been trying to get on for the very good eliminations approaches today. But we are just looking under the players from the God as well. So Right away, if you're going to talk about the players from the Red Eye Esports, we have been looking at this player, we have been looking under his team since a long, and we have been talking and just maintaining everything today. And right away, having a look onto the players from the Red Eye Esports, they have just been able to do and just be able to manage everything today, and just be trying to go for very good eliminations today as well. So let's have a look at that, how the players will be just maintaining themselves. And here we have some of the teams already trying to maintain a very good fights of them as well. But the players from the different side, we just got to look onto the players from the NXT as well. So taking a look onto the players from the NXT Esports, they have also been able, and they have also been trying to do some of the very good eliminations today. And even talking about these players, let's have a look that some of the things are not cooking so well. And even talking about these things, even talking about the players, how they will be just able to deal everything's possible. And here we go, guys. Every time the teams has been able to deal with, here we have the players from the four Ronins as well. So the four Ronins, they have also been able and just be trying for very good momentum today, and every momentum would just be mattering them in a very good note. And everything that is getting cooked up, that is getting into the scenario for the players that has not been able to deal every sort of things today. And let's just need to see that the players from the different area, they are just trying to have some of the very good eliminations in their favor. But right in this moment, none of the players, none of the teams have been able to deal everything's in their way out. And today they just need to talk about these players. And here we go, the players are just getting some of the very good fights over the period of time. And here we go, the players from the Sentinels getting the fight against the team. And here it is, some of the players and the teams already trying to have them back in the scenario, and the context is not getting so prepared and the cooked up for the players. Even we talk about these players just trying to maintain their everything today, just having themselves in the very bad situation. And right away the players are getting taken down. Even talking about here we have the players coming in straight out of here, and here it is, some of the players maintaining themselves in very different areas as well. So looking at onto these players, looking at onto these teams as well, so the players are not so cooking good and maintaining everything, maintaining every sort of a situation that has been cooking on for the players. Here we have some of the teams already having themselves in different side of the game as well. So taking a look that the players are not so in a very updated modes as well. So right here we're gonna take a look onto the other players as well. So let's have a look on other players, how they are just playing on. And even talking about the players from the Brooklyn, they have also been fighting a very good fights over the period. And even talking about some of the teams and the players who have been doing a very fantastic job today. And there has been some of the players from the Brooklyn Esports. Here we have the Dasagora as well, so they have also been in a very good positionings right now. And we were just trying to look at under the players and even how they will be just maintaining themselves in their tempo. But right now the players from the TNS, they have been able to deal with some of the players, and two of the players are already out of the context as well. So the Nepali soldiers, one of the player from the Nepali soldiers, 8 limbs from TNS, he got to have those some of the very good elimination as well. So that is just maintaining himself in a very good position today. And just talking about the players from the Soul Reapers, the Soul Reaper, they have also been in a very good fights today. And even taking a look on the, let's see of that, the teams will just be able or not to do the things right now. And here we go, the players are just trying to maintain themselves and just trying to have a very good positioning today. Everything is not getting into the concern of the players. And here we go, the players from the Secret Way, they have been not able to do any sort of things today and in a right manner, so that the players would just be having the very good positionings as well. So the teams and the players, every one of them, even trying to have them a very good fights, right? But the things are not getting so well for the players from the SW as well. So how they will even be trying to do every sort of things today, and even trying to maintain some of the things right now, how they are not just getting eliminated. I'm just interested to see that. How I'm just interested to see how the players can just maintain everything today. And right here, we're just seeing that the players are not getting up very good fights right now, and even talking about the players just holding up, and even talking about the players and the team from 4Q. They have also been in a very good context of the fight today, and even the eliminations that have been collecting, they have been making in their favor. Let's see us guys how they will just able to do every sort of things today and make every good eliminations into their favor. And right here we're just looking the players from the CP9, and I'm just interested to see that how the players are taking those fights in solo mode on, but the players from this particular team not just getting those cover fires, and that is just not making the players to survive on in a very reliable state. And even we talk about the players, even we situate every of the things in their situation. Let's see up, the players are not getting anything into their concern, and even having some of the good fights right here. Joel Moma, he's also trying to have that player down, but not really right now. The situation had not really gotten into the favor of the player, and just be trying for those things, and just be trying to maintain everything into their controlled tempo. But the players from the 4 Ronins, they have been able to deal, and they have been able to do with everything's possible right away. Players from the Ronins, they're just trying to take everything's away from the player. And there we go, Joel Momo, he's just trying to have himself healed up. But right now, that's not a situation to player to take on everything's in their favor. But still, there are something we are just gonna take about, and just a look on to these players, and not just letting the players to have their everything and the situations on for the player as well. So let's have a look on the other players as well. So taking a look on the players from the Death Blooms, Lil Boko is right here. Even Topendra from the Ngc Esports, I think the player is some Inc. Incredible Revenge is right there. And can they be able to do every sort of things today, and trying to look onto the players? And there we go, Death Blooms, Lil Boko, he's gonna take a look on the player, and even he was able to do and able to deal every sort of things today. And right now he's just dealing, and he's just maintaining every other things right away, and just trying to have it, just trying to maintain everything's possible and the possibilities. This is not under the net, this is not under the players surveillance. And even let's need to see the players from KWV. This is killing with vibes, even can they be able to kill some of the other players? Brola just got eliminated, I guess. He is already offline for elimination for the team in the accumulation. But right now we just need to see that the players are not just in a very good position. He just need to go for the zone, and zone is just nearby. But this is the situation where he is getting fights and the shots from the center and the left and the right. Every situation he is gonna be taking a look on the, and even the player number 2, he is just getting some of the shots from the very far end from the Ouija tower as well. So the players not having themselves a very good positioning, but even trying to look onto the team, but trying to look onto the players. Just have it. Momentum not just getting under the favor. And even the players and even the teams, every one of them, we're just trying to make them concerned. And even for now, the players, the teams, every one of them, they're just trying to have everything's into their favor. But right here, Not just the teams, not just the players, every one of them from the Radar Esports, they are also in the very danger position. And here we go. The players from the Radar Esports, they just need to go for the zone, and zone is just closing up, and the closing up zone will just be making the players to rely and just get recovery. And here we go. The players should have to decide on, and there it is, a player number 3 from the Radar Esports. He just got to manage himself in a very good position as well. Radar Esports, they have been able to deal with some of the very good fights over, but right now the players getting taken down. Illusion is right in the position where he is just in the center of the circle, and even this can be the moment where we can just be telling that the players are just maintaining themselves in a very good position today, and just be trying and just maintaining their everything out of this. And even Illusion, he's just trying to take a look and just fight onto the players underneath. But here we go. The players, the teams, every one of them, they are just trying and maintaining their everything's possible. For Brutal Warriors, they have also been in a very good favor today. But let's need to see that. Let's just need to talk about these particular players. Here it is. The teams were just trying to maintain everything's in their favor, but not just really. We're just trying to take a look onto this team. We're just trying to take a look onto these players as well. But here it is. The players are getting taken down one after another. The player comes in and trying to make everything's possible in a sorted way, and even trying to look onto the other situation. Here it is. The players from the secret ways, they have been coming up for the fight, and this fight is not just making the players to rely on. And here we go. Players are getting one after another. The eliminations are getting so much, and even the players are not able to do and not able to maintain themselves right in the position. And there goes out 4 Brutal Warriors. They are just getting so lethal and just maintaining the nastiness in this particular lobby, and making everything's possible, making everything's into their favor. And right here, guys, we're just seeing that the players are not just in a very good situation. They are just maintaining everything. They are just doing every sort of things that is just even be possible to do today. And that is it, guys. That is it, guys. And even they are just having themselves a very good position. The positioning they have been maintaining, they have been trying to maintain right now. Everything is just cooking up and behind, and just the back and forth of the grenades have been already cooked up for the players. And there we go, the players from the Ngc Esports, they are already in the virtue to make some of the very good eliminations today, and even trying to go for some of the very good finalist teams. They have been able to do and deal with every sort of things today. And here we go. The 3 teams remaining, 2 players for the 4TE, and even we talk about the players from the TSR. Soul Reapers just got taken away, and this time the players from 4 Brutal Warriors, Frankie OP, he just got to manage that 1 elimination, but 2 of the players just behind that, just coming up front, and would that be a very situation where he can just be relying on and even trying to have those fights on. But right now we just need to see that Cyber, how will he be able to do and deal with those things. But right away, taking a look onto the grenades that have been coming straight away from the players, and now the Frankie OP, his position has already been revealed, and he just got to take down, and there it is. The players from the 40 Esports just got the winner chicken dinner, and this winner chicken dinner will just be maintaining them in a very good position. And this position we were just talking and just maintaining those things that they are doing so good today, and they are just maintaining everything's in their favor. And here we go, guys. They just did it. They just did it, and be able to do everything's possible today. And those were the things we were just talking about. And even let's need to see that how the players just managed to have everything's in their favor. But just need to see Okay, guys, I think my voice was not going to you, but I think finally now it is working. I think finally it is now working, and I was just guessing that the players were just making their very incredible performances. And even for right now, the situations have already been cooked up for the players, and even we just need to see the WWCD team stats, and let's go for it. And this is the one we were just noticing, and we were just trying to look under the net, and everything getting possible for the players. And right, even in this direction, the players have already been maintaining the everything's in their favorable situations. The first position was from the 40 Esports, making the 5 eliminations and the chicken dinner. The players were also being so seamlessly performing themselves, and everything was going so insane for the players as well. So everything was in the line of the players and just maintaining everything today. And we just need to see that how the players will just being able or just trying to go for it. Those were the things, just we need to see that how the players will just being able to do those things. And right now we just need to see that, we just need to take a look that the players are even maintaining themselves in those positionings. And let's just see how those players are even in a very closer moment today. Let's just need to see that as well. So for now, the MVP comes in our screen, Lemon from SW. They or he particularly, he was able to deal everything's over, and even trying to maintain those things, even trying to have those things on. The players were just maintaining and trying to have everything's in their favor. And right now, those are the things even we talk about, those are the things we're just looking the players under. And let's just see the players how they were able and just be maintaining everything's in their favor as well. So let's talk about the overall players as well. So Lemon and Max and Wobby and Dasaram and also the Hurricane was the players who were just able to deal everything's in their favor. But right now we just need to take a look onto the players how they just managed to take everything's in their favor. And let's see how those players were able to deal, and how those players just maintained everything in their possible manner. And let's just need to talk about those things. And right now taking a look onto the players how they just managed to fight over the period of time, those are the very concerning things for today's matches. Let's just need to see how the players were able to deal and how the players were able to manage of all the things as well. So here it is, match ranking comes into a screen, and I think we need to go for the other things as well. So SW making the total 17 total points, and even having themselves in a very capitated points as well. So the team points already from the 40 Esports, and that's a very good thing for the players. And even they were able to do and deal with everything's possible. And those are the things, those are the playing materials they have been able to showcase under this particular surveillances, and maintaining a very good and the proper fight from their end. And this is the first match, and the end of it we were just going for the other things as well. 40 Esports, they just got a chicken dinner, and I think we will be going for a very short break as well. So after this very short break we'll be right back and meeting you guys so soon. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back again. तपाईँ सम्पूर्णलाई स्वागत छ फेरि पनि. But I was just casting in English, so I need to get on with the English casting for now, and let's go with that, guys. And right now we just need to see that how the players are just getting on to the fights as well. So today's matches and everything will just be getting on to the concern of the players and how they will be just even trying to go for some of the very good eliminations today, and everything is in the concern and not the very things we were just gonna talk about, and even taking a look onto the other players as well. So let's see how the players are just being able to do every manageable things today, and taking a look onto those things, and let's just need to see that the players just maintaining their everything today, and even taking a look onto the players. Let's see how the players are going up with, and let's go, guys. The very second match of the day, and that is none other than the map of Miramar. Okay, map of Miramar has already been started, and even for right now the situations have been already been distinguished for the players as well. But there we go. For now we were just seeing that the players are already in very different areas and even trying to go for very good fights as well. So players from the another side, there have been the players just trying to fight on with, and even taking a look onto the players. Here it is, the players from the Ngc Esports, even from the Frizzy, they are just nearby, and even trying to take a look onto and just fight onto the players, and from the different area as well. So we're just gonna look onto the players from the Nepali soldiers. Nepali soldiers, yet again, they have been able to do and just trying to go for it, and even maintaining themselves in very different situations as well. But right in this moment, how they will just be aggressing on, how they will be just maintaining those everythings today. And Kazama is right here, and the king, he is also in those positions where he was just trying to maintain everything in their particular favor. But right here, everything is going into the concern, and here it is, the players from the Kazama, he is also trying to have some of the very good positionings and the look onto the players. And the classic player 9, even he is one of the players who is just trying to have some of the very good eliminations today, and even trying to take a look onto the players from the CP9, classic player 9. They are just showing off there and maintaining their every classic gameplay. And even let's just have a look onto the players from the Ngc Esports. Toki MVP, he just got already a very good number of eliminations. And even talking about the Ngc Esports, Kirito is right here. Kirito, even he is also going for some of the very good eliminations right now, but no any kind of good reasons have been converted for the player. But let's just need to see that the run-ins, they have been already converted into the very last place surviving, and we're going for the very last place surviving. Let's just need to see that how they will just be maintaining everything into their particular favorable chances, and even having a look onto the players, having a look onto the teams as well. So they are not just maintaining themselves of very good fights over and over the period of time, but right now let's just see that the teams, will they be able to do and maintain everything's possible. And here we have some of the very good looks on the players from the Ngc Esports as well. So looking onto the players from the Ngc, they have been able and they have been trying to do very good situational things as well. But the situational things that comes into the action from the Ngc Esports as well. So Ngc Esports getting every of the players down except until the bot third eye, and bot third eye, will he be able to manage and deal everything's possible in their manner. But right now the players are just getting inside the vehicles, and they're just coming out of those things, and right here no any good things are just cooking up for the players. But there it is, now the players just need to maintain themselves in a very good positioning, and there we go, some of the very useful and the dreadful grenades are coming up from the other players as well. And there it is, for now the players are just maintaining their aura to maintain and farm every of the eliminations onto their favor. And even for now, but third eye, he was also having himself in a very good area and just trying to maintain those things. But for now, the players from the Nepali soldiers, they have also been able to do and deal with all of those players who were just maintaining themselves in Crucial Valley, and everything's just sorted, and they are just maintaining themselves a very good fight over the period. And even here we have the players from a classic player classic player 9. Even they are just remaining with the two of those players, and the players from the YGR, the Young Gun Revolutions. They have been trying to take on very good fights over this side, and even taking a look onto the players, taking a look onto the teams. Let's just need to manage and see the things that are just getting possible for the players or not. Even just looking onto the things and just maintaining those every particular things right now. Look at it, look at it, look at it, and that is the Death Blooms player just getting taken down. Everything's possible, not just getting into their favor, and even we talk about the players just having themselves a very good approach right now, and the players from the Ngc Esports, Kirito is right here. Kirito remaining with all of those players, but just coming up from the three players, they have been just able to maintain themselves in 3 eliminations from Toki MVP. He was just able to do those things, but right now we just need to see that Nims is right here, and even all of those players having themselves a very good position next to esports. They are just trying to have a very next level performance, as even how they will just be able to deal and just try to do everything today in their manner. And even trying to look onto the players from the Ngc Esports, they have also been trying to have some of the eliminations over there. But the players from the Ronins, lastly surviving. The wave is right here. Even they're trying to take a look on the other players. Sentinels maintaining their 3 of the players alive. Already they have not been able to deal with any sort of fights, but there we go. ChatGPT and all of those players in the very mini map, we have been seeing that the players are just trying to have themselves a very good positions. But right now the team from the Death Blooms, they are coming up, but the players from the Secret Way, they have been getting traded, and they are also trading some of those eliminations into their favor. But here we have some of the very good eliminations that are just coming up from the players that are just maintaining everything today, and possibly will they be able to deal and maintain themselves a very good fight. And that's a very defined question for the players as well. So let's have a look onto the map view as well, so where the map is just shifting around, and even trying to take about the look onto this match. El Oza is the position where the players from the 4 quality, they have been maintaining their quality onto the El Oza, while the player from the Tere Bonka, they have been coming, and maybe there is a very multiverse scenario, and the players from the multiverse, they just need to face off the players from Red Eye Esports. They have just been coming from the backward side, and backward side is the very different area where the players just need to maintain and have themselves a very distinct fight as well. So just need to see and just need to look onto the players and have a look. The players are just not trying to have themselves in very different scenarios, but here it is. The players from the classic player 9, Garcino was right here, and even Garcino and other players as well. So they have been maintaining some of the very good amount and the catch of elimination. And just have a look onto these things. Ngc Esports from the Kirito, he has also been able to deal some of the things from their player, and let's just need to see the players will be able to deal with those things or not. Here we have the players from the multiverse right now. ASAP Multiverse, they have been able just to maintain themselves in a very good position. One of the player already getting taken away from this team, but right now we just need to see, we just need to take a look onto those players, how they just can able to do and deal with those things, and even try to maintain everything's possible today. Players from the Hakim 07 Multiverse, he is also having a look onto the players from the Red Eye Esports as well. Maybe Red Eye Esports need to maintain themselves in around the zone distance of I guess 685 meters and all. He is just in the process of refueling, and yes, he is going to go for the zone, and he goes up for the zone, and right now he's just signing out from the Campo Militar, and the players are just getting out of it. And maybe right now the situation from the Next Esports, they are also been having a very good time over this particular compound, and even they can have themselves in a very good situation right now. But the players who are just trying to get out of the circle and just trying to maintain themselves inside the circle and just trying to push off themselves, how they will just be able to deal, how they will able to be managing all of those things right now are the very big questions. And right away we just need to see that those questions will be answered, or how they will be just managed out or tackled out by the players from the four brutal warriors, the players just trying to look and just take a look under the teams, and even having some of the very good fights in very first match of the day. They just need to maintain themselves in today's matches as well. So let's just need to see that how the teams and the players will be able to do those things. And right away the players from the classic player 9, Ursino is right here, even talking about other players, just having themselves a look onto the other things as well. So taking a look on the other players right now, we're gonna see the players from the different areas as well. But right away the players from the AT Esports, Swag OP right here, and even he can he be able to do those things. And right this moment where the players are just trying to look at onto the things where they can just be able to deal with those momentums. And right now right here, Swag OP just trying to maintain himself in a very different scenario, and also just having the fights on. And AT Esports just fighting with the players from the SW, and Gary Gasper surviving. And can he be able to deal with the players from the Sacred Ways? Okay, I don't know the very full name for the team, but right now some of the very good fights have been already getting concluded for the players. Swag OP is just trying to maintain himself with those fights, but right now the firing approaches have been coming up from the very different sides, so that is not a very good situation for the player, and that is just getting eliminated for this particular moment. And even trying to take a look onto the other players for brutal warriors, they have been able to maintain their four of the players surviving right now, and while maintaining their all of those players just having a very good fights, just having a very good momentums as well. So those are the things we are just talking about, and even trying to maintain everything today. Let's see that how the players can be able or not to do those things right away. And let's just need to see that the players just trying to have themselves a very good and the very precise locations as well. So the precision where they comes in, where the players are just trying to look over and under how they will be just be able to deal with those things. And right after those moments, the players are just having themselves in very distinct scenario as well. So right now Ari, they have been able to deal with some of those things, and right now the players from the four brutal warriors, they have been doing a very good job for the period of time. And right now the players from the Sentinels as well, so can they be able to fight? Right now we are just seeing that the players are taken down. Sentinels were just roaming around our kill fits and all, but right, we're just gonna see these teams, we're just gonna see these players just trying to maintain themselves in a very good moment, in a very good situation as well. So coming up straight away from that particular area, we just need to see that the players from the Sentinels, Lil Luffy is right here, Lil Luffy 97, he is just trying to have a look onto the other players as well, just trying and just looking onto the things over and over the period of time. But this time the players, how they will just be able to deal those things. And right away the players from the different sides and just trying to go for it. And even we just need to see that the players from the team of the Soul Reapers, they have also been able to deal with some of the things. But right now, why he is just right now trying to go for a very good zone approach. But the players from the YGR, they are also in a very good position, and even can they be able to deal with those things. But right now, even to talk about the players from the Young Guns Revolution, they have not yet been able to deal with those eliminations for now. But for real, if we're gonna talk about the players from Young Gun Revolutions, they have also been able to deal with those four eliminations till now. and even trying to take a look under, and even trying to have themselves in a very distinct fight approaches, how they will just be able to deal with, and even trying to look under those things, trying to look under those particular player moments. And let's see the teams and the players how they will just be able to maintain everything and their variant on. And today's matches, we're going to see that the players from the Next Esports got is right here. And even we talk about the Wavex, can he be able to deal those things? Can he be able to manage those all moments right now? And right here, if we're gonna talk about the zone, the new circle is just closing in, and how the players will just be able to manage those things right away. And let's just see that the players are not just getting themselves in very good momentum as well, but the momentum, how they will be able to do, how they will be able to manage things out. Those are the very good particular moves. They just need to have it. They just need to secure these things. And right here, if we are just being precise about the valley, okay, Crystal Valley, here is the positioning where the 4Q, 4 quality is also residing over the period. And even if we talk about the players from other teams, we have still 15 teams and the 52 players remaining right now, and we're just seeing that the players are not just maintaining and having themselves in very backfoot situations as well, so just having themselves in very good moves as well. But right now the players from the teams are differently trying to have themselves in very uh, situation. The particular moves from the teams and the players just trying to have a very proper fight today. And enough with those things. How is this fight going on? And even taking a look onto the players from the Young Guns Revolution, and even having some of the players from the Next Esports. They are also in very closer moment with SW, and even SW is right now trying to take some of the fights right here, and even having themselves a fight right now is the situation where the players can maintain themselves a very good moves today. And right here, going for those grenades, going for those shots as well. But right now the players are getting taken down even after those things, and even after this very certain moment, we are just looking under these players, we are just having eyes under these players. And there we go, Secret Way, WEU, they are just maintaining themselves in a very good zone as well, but they should also have to go up for the zone where they can have a proper bit of a very good circles as well. So here we go, Lemon is right here, Chat GPT, he's just getting taken down, and his SPs are just getting low and a low and a low and a low. But right away, just need to see that whether the players will be able to deal those things out or not. Even having themselves said that the players are not just even in a very close moment as well. So let's just need to talk about those things as well. But the zone just rings in, and the zone will just be able to maintain the players from the 4 brutal warriors in a very good position of the circle, but they are just below the hill, so that would be another disadvantage for the players, and how they will be just trying to look under those things. And even that is not a very good situation for the players, that are just not getting good for the players. And there it is, guys, even the players, even the teams are not in a very good positioning today. And even if we're gonna talk about the players who have not yet been able to deal with those things, and let's see the player from the Next Esports, they are just trying to maintain in a very good position. But there it is, the player from Killing with Wives, they have been coming in for some of those fights, but Nims is right over the period and making themselves a very good fighting opportunities. But there it is, some of the players just trying to have it. And even though trying to talk about this player from the No Name as well, so No Name, the very last player surviving for the team Next Esports, and Next Esports just getting into the fights, and the huddles they are getting on for the fights are just getting insane, guys. And right now the things are not just cooking pretty well for the players. And just see that the players from the Next Esports just maintaining themselves in very forward moment, but those moments were not just able to do and deal with those players. But right away, just trying to talk about the players from the Fortis Esports. But Fortis Esports having a look under the very hurricane areas. No fear is just getting on. No fear, he is also trying to maintain himself in very different area. But right now, Rabbit, he is gonna be taking those fights against the No Fear and DT No Fear. He will be able or not to do or deal with those things and deal with this momentum. But right here, if we're gonna be precise, if we're gonna be so delicate for the players, how they will even be trying to go for it. And even for now, 40E Rabbit is right here, and even we're gonna take a look onto those players and the teams having everything in their okay opportunities. But here it is, the players are getting taken down, and even for now the player who was healing himself just got taken down. And the players from the four brutal warriors, they are in a very good situation. We have just been talking about this thing, and we are just been mentioning this thing time and again. And this is just not a very difficult scenario for the team, just getting on for the fights and maintaining the things that is not just be very different areas, just trying to have those every momentum full fights, just trying to have those every solid things possibly. But right now the players from the four brutal warriors, they have still been seeing the other players just trying to look on the and even having the killing with vibes. They're just going under, and even this is the time where they can just rely and they can just go up for. And even for now the circle is just closing in, and here we go. The players just need to get in for the circle, and the very good circle from the team, none other than the Nepali soldiers. And the Nepali soldiers, how they will be able to do those things. And Nepali soldiers, can they do it? Can they do it? The very question for the player. But right now, the zone and the grenades, everything is just exploding for the teams and the players from the four brutal warriors. They have also been coming up for the context. And even right now, Pork Mama right now going for some very lethal grenades, but that has not been yet into the connection for the players. And 8 limbs from TNS, already one elimination, okay, 3 eliminations with those context, and 8 of those eliminations have already been accumulated for the players. And there it is, guys. And even trying to take about and look about the players, how they are just being able to deal with those things. And already we are converted into the very top 4 situation coming in for the players. And even going for very good things today, and even trying to have momentum full fights. And the players from the Killing with Wives, they do have a number. They do have a number. If they're gonna revive, they do still gonna have a number. And even this time, the players are not just maintaining the different areas, just trying to have it, just trying to maintain everything's possible if this is gonna work out. And even the players from the four brutal warriors, they have been coming up for the third party engagements. And this engagement, would they be able to do and just manage those things? But right now, the Pork Mama, right in that position, in the very different area, he was just trying to have himself in very different scenario. But right away, the players from the four brutal warriors, XXXGY is the player who is just trying to have himself in a very a good positioning. But there we go. The players from Killing with Wives, they are just getting in for the fights, and there it is. The players are not just in a very good situation, and that grenade comes into the mouth of the player, and that should be the faced by the player as well. So even at this period of time, Killing with Wives, they are just getting some of the very lethal grenades and all. The grenades are just cooking and just maintaining those things not in a very good position, but the players are getting taken down. There goes out 4 quality esports getting taken down. And even we talk about the players from the Killing with Wives, they are just not getting a very good fighting scenario today. And even we talk about these things, and here it is, Killing with Wives just trying to have him themselves in a very panic room area. But there it is, 4 brutal warriors, they have been pretty brutal and maintaining their every name into and inside the players from the opposite side. And there we go, the grenade comes in, but the players just trying to have them a very good fight right now. And there we go, the players just need to see that, and there we go, the situation has already been converted by the player. And that was just a very good scenario from the team, and that is a winner chicken dinner that comes straight away from the team, none other than four brutal warriors. And four brutal warriors, they have been able to delay, they have been able to maintain, and they have been able to do every sort of things today possibly. And even let's just need to see that those players, how they did it, how they managed to do this. And even for now, the players from the four uh, brutal warriors, they were just able to do these things, they were just able to manage all of those moments as well. So this is the thing where we are just reciting on and even trying to look at under. And let's see that the teams are not just having themselves a very good approach today. And right away, finishing off this particular match, let's just need to see that the winner chicken and a team stats, how these are going to be cooking up for the players. And there we go, already a very good moment for the players as well. So taking a look on the other of the things as well, so having themselves said that the teams from 4BW, they were in a very good situation. And even trying to look onto the players from the very different areas, and even those are the things, those are the playing approaches they have been coming up from the team. And even for now, they are not a very good approach for the players and coming up from the team. But right now the scenario has been already converted, and let's see that the main MVP for this particular match, and Hitler is the man who just got 4 eliminations with 778 damage graph. And even talk about the assist, 1 assist was right there. And even talk about the healings was up against the players with all of those amount. And even talking about these things, talking about those players, every one of them were very good enough to do and deal with those things. And even for right now, for the situation that's going on onward for the players, let's just need to talk about those things. Let's just need to see that the players were able to do or not those everything's possibly in their manner. But let's just need to see that the players were able to do those particular things. But right now, top player comes into a screen, and top players will be into your screen for now. And even talking about some of the other players as well. So let's see how they will be able to deal everything's possible. And let's see that the match ranking comes into your screen. And well, the match ranking comes into a screen. Here we have some of the very good looks on the players from the TNS as well. So TNS in a very good mode today. And talking about the players from the 4BW, they have also been able to do and deal with a very good eliminations as well. So taking a look onto those things, taking a look onto those players as well. So these are the very good things that we're just talking about. And these players have been able to do and deal with very incredible things today, and just trying to maintain everything, just trying to maintain every moment in their favor. And let's see that the teams will just be able to do or not those things. But right now, everything's are not just cooking on onto the players' hand, but there are also the things where the players just need to get in for the very good angles as well. So for now, let's just see that the players from the overall rankings, so individual performances where they have been cooking on, and the overall ranking where it is getting cooked up. Let's just see that the players from SW for Brutal Warriors, they have been performing pretty well, and they have been doing a very good job today. And here it is right now. Max is also right here, Hitler is right here, Sobi is right here, and all of those other players as well. So just need to see that, just need to maintain those things right away. But okay, here we go. There are some of the things that is not getting cooked up really well, but I will just be able, the production team, can you do this please? And okay, there we go, everything goes perfect. And here it is, 4BW with that 29 total points, SW with that 25 total points, TNS with that 19 total points, and 4TE with that 18 total points. And KWV from this particular move, they have also been able to maintain 17 total points. 4Q with that 16 total points as well. So this has been a very wonderful game for the team as well. So as in talking about these players and the teams, they have been performing a very good and this is not just a game where they are just trying to decide on themselves. This is the moment where they are just living in. And here we go, guys. We're just going to talk about other things as well. For now, we're just seeing that the teams from 4BW just got the chicken dinner in. Even we talk about the map of Rondo. Rondo is the very circle we're gonna be talking about, and Rondo where the player just need to decide and just need to maintain themselves a very good area. And today, how the players and the teams will be able to do those recalls and all. The only one recall scenario where you can exist and where you can just maintain the things over the period. But right now, let's just see that the things are going good or not. But right now, we just need to go for a very short break. Thereafter, we'll be right back. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back again. This is the very third match of the day, and this is gonna be the map of Rondo. And map of Rondo, this will be one of the very match where we can just be relying on the players and just be relying on the teams, how they can just be able to deal with and just go for those very good things today. And even talking about the players from the Death Blooms, the players are just trying to have themselves in a very good conditions as well. So for now, let's go up for the plane path view, and right now the players are just getting spread out, and maybe this time the teams will be able to do and deal with everything's today or not, and that would be the very question for the players as well. So let's see if guys the things are not just getting cooked up for the players, and right now the players are just trying to have themselves in a very good conditions, and the conditionings and all of those things are not in a very good pathway. And here we go. The zone has already been strengthened and the zone has already been formed up, guys, and in between the time period of only 1 minute and 50 seconds around. The player just needs to get on, and player just needs to have themselves in a very good position today. And even let's see about those things. The players are just having themselves a very good fights today, and even talking about all the things. There is the thing where we are just taking a look on the players from the Sentinels. They have been already fighting over the period of time, and just seeing that the teams are just getting taken down. This is not a very good approach that has been come up, and that has been taken up for the players as well. So the players, they're not just in a very good situation. Easy, he's also trying to have himself in very good positionings as well. So for right now, the real situation that has been cooked up for the player. And there we go. Here he is. The players are not just in a very good situation, and right now the things that is not getting into the concern for the players, how they will be able to deal everything's up. And right away, the players from the Kazama, they have been able to deal 5 of the eliminations, but the recall option, this is already activated, but will he be able to go for those recalls? But the situation that is not getting so well for the players. And here we have the player from the STE. They have been able to deal some of those eliminations, but right now the teams from different side, that Blooms is right here, maybe trying to take some eliminations, but the players from the YGR, Young Guns Revolution, they have been also trying to have some of the very good eliminations today. And even taking a look on the players from Young Gun Revolutions, Ninja, if we're going to be precise on this player, if we're going to be talking about this player, how they will be even be trying to go and just be able to do or not those things today possibly. But right now, if we are just having the look onto the players from the Young Gun Revolutions, let's just see that the teams and the players, every one of them are very, very, very good situational things. And there it is. The players are not just maintaining themselves, the players are just going lethal, and time and again this has been one of the very good position that has been already finished off by the players as well. So taking a look onto the players, the fighting spirits that has been going on from the players as well. So let's have a look onto the players, and right now there has been some of the very different scenario going on for the players. And for Q, for quality, they have been maintaining the top-notch quality for their game, and even taking a look onto the things, even having themselves a very good and the distinct areas. But the players from the classic player 9, and they have been just looking and looking and looking to the players, but there can be a very brutal fights over. And even for now, the teams are not just having themselves a very good fights, and even trying to have it. And even this time the players are not in a very good positioning as well. So classic player 9, they have been just trying to maintain themselves a very good fights right now, but the players from the Death Blooms, they have been able to deal with some of the players and maintain themselves alive. But 2 players already been live, but there we go, the situation is not just getting cooked off for the players. And there we go, the situation that has not been able to do, and that has not been able to do with the players as well for now. But there it is, some incredible revenge. This team has also been performing a very good fights over the period. And even talk about the Spectre is right there from the team DT, and they are not just in a very good position right now. And even we talk about the players from the Young Guns Revolution, Kids is right here. And even we talk about the Abs, all of those players even try to have some of those good fights, and even try to take a look on other things as well. So having a look on the players, is going to be taken down, while the player from Ngc Esports, they are also having a very defined situation. They are also trying to have very different areas, and the control they have been trying to have on. Let's need to see the teams and the players, how they will just be able to deal or not. The things are not just cooking well for the players. And if we're gonna be talking about these things, and the players are not getting so good in their fights, and right now the players are just having themselves good things away and just trying to maintain the Freezy Esports as well. So Freezy Esports, they have also been having and maintaining those things right away in the possible manner. But right here, if we're gonna talk about the circle shift in the very few seconds, we're gonna be seeing that the players will be just fighting over and over. But right here, if we're gonna be talking about the four brutal warriors, they have been taking fights, and there is the Rickle Tower in nearby, and there we go. The player will be just smarter to play enough, and this is the time where the player can maintain a very good fights right now. And even for now, the zone has already been shifted, and there's no any sort of a player residing on the very center of the circle and in the very different area. For now, let's just talk about the players from four brutal warriors. They have already been trying to go for very good eliminations today, but are still trying to take a look onto the players from the four brutal warriors. They have been just trying to go up, and just this is the monastic area where they can just be able to fight. Period of time they have been trying to look under. There we go. The players are just coming up and behind, and there is a very situation where the player can take himself a very good concern right now. The shotgun and the SMG, those are the things where the players are trying to take on, and even the SMG that is not getting cooked in a very proper manner. And right here, if we're going to be talking and looking on the players from four brutal warriors, they have been already swept out, and this is not a very good situation for the team to look under. And even having the eyes on the players from the Next Esports, they are going for some revival approaches, and this time the players are just trying to have themselves a very different and the distinct areas as well. So Kilwa is right here, and even he is also one of the very good player, and trying to have a look onto these players and the teams maintaining themselves away in the fights. And for run-ins, they have been trying to go for very good fighting opportunities right now. And even if you're going to talk about these players just having themselves a very different and the distinct position, and Fortis Esports, they have been very close to the YGR, and YGR, they are just very close, and we're just seeing that Jason is right nearby, and maybe Jason gonna be taken down because one of the player, he is just trying to go up for the recall approach, but the player from the YGR, he's just residing over that period, and the players are just taken down, so that he knows that, and he has that idea he should not go in for the circle. He's just concerned that he needs to revive or recall all of his teammates and know any of those sorts. And right here, Young Guns Revolution, Cest is right here, even YGR, even they were also in a very good position. Today, if we're going to be talking about these players and the teams, that is not just getting cooked off for the players in a very good manner, but right here, if we're going to be talking about the tooling, this area is so ups and downs, so there is not a very good playing approach for the players in that area. But the players from the Jedi Esports just coming in for the circle and Dangching, where the players can just maintain themselves a very defined area. The players are just maintaining their rotations approach, so the rotations can go on for the players, and even trying to look onto the players in the stadium area. But right in this moment, Fortis Esports, they are just maintaining their all of those players live, and they just need to go on for the circle and no anything else for the team. And just see that the players are just having a very defined area where the players just from 4 run-ins, they are also trying to have some of those fights. But right now, they are not just a situation that is getting cooked off for the players. And even having a look on the other side of the fight, there we go, 80, they are not just coming in for the circle, they are not just coming in for the fights, they are just sitting away and behind and just trying to maintain those things up. But right now, if we're going to be talking about the players from the Nepali soldiers, the Faker is right here, and even they are going to be trying a very good at the lethal positioning from the teams as well. So 4 quality esports is right here, and even the players from the 4 quality esports, they are going for a recall approach, and this recall can just maintain his teammate, all of them alive. Can they? I'm just looking under, but one of the player, he cannot be recalled because he just already one time he just already got recalled. So okay, there we go. Okay, now that's the possible scenario, and that is it. That is it, guys, and that's the possible scenario, and where the player were just being able to deal with those things. And right now, there were some of the very good fighting approaches from the players as well. So right here, if we are going to be precise about the players from Ngc Esports, some incredible revenge. They are just trying to have a look onto the players from where the players will just be arriving, from the where the players will just be taking a look onto the things, and right away this has been honor for the players to just go on and able to take those eliminations. And there we go, one of the players getting already taken out, and even at this period of time there has not been a very good situation for the players, and still trying to take a look on to the some Ngc revenge. And can they be able to deal these things, able to deal and maintain those all of those player opportunities? Those were very questions for the players, but right now one team just comes in and he is not able to deal with those eliminations right now. And even if we are sure about this thing, and if we are maintaining those things possibly in this manner, and let's see up, guys, how these players will just be able to deal and maintain those eliminations. And there goes up, everything in their favor, everything in their situation. And even at this period of time, some Ngc revenge, he is also a good player. Just trying to maintain everything today, and possibly even having themselves a very deciding positionings. We are going to be talking about those things. We are going to be talking and looking under the very different circumstances where the player needs to comes into the zone, and even be trying to talking about the things where the players are having those positions on. And there we go, some busted out from the players as well. So Topendra Shah is also trying to maintain himself a very good position, and here it is, even having themselves a very distinct area, and even making themselves in differently situated situation. Some Ngc revenge, they are also in very good approach, and the scenario where they were just trying to carry on. And even for right now, the situation is not just getting cooked up, just this is the situation where this is getting started. The real fight has just been started, and the players are just getting taken down, and up and down the situation is going on. And the players, the teams, everyone, they should have to do, and they should have to maintain everything right now. This is the situation where the players are just trying to have them in a very distinct approaches. But here it is, the players from the team, the Nepali soldiers, Faker is right here, and even Faker, he is also trying to have himself a very good fighting approaches. And even at this period of time, if we're going to talk about the players from the Ngc Esports as well, so they are also in the very different area and the distinct approaches. So that the player from the Dasha God, he is also in a very distinct area. Well, Jack can revive Killer, and Killer can be revived, and Killer, he just got revived, and he will not just be having any sort of very difficulties right now. But there we go, the grenade comes in, and the grenade will be just bursting out the players. And even at this period of time, they are the very different scenario where the players just need to maintain themselves a very good positioning right now. And there we go, Rasha, Jack, both of the players very low on accuracy situation, but the Killers with that a very momentum full shots, and he just got to have that a very good eliminations as well. So there it is, guys. Right now the situation that comes in from the top 12 teams, the Shagot just got taken down, and even the players and the teams different areas. We were just gonna talk about these things. there we go. So I will just got taken down at it. So this is the thing where the players are having themselves in very distinct scenario. And even at this period of time, yes is right here, and can he be able to deal with those things? And right now the players from the Ngc Esports, they have also been trying to approach and near the players, but right now the players from the Ngc Esports, they are just getting up. And even for this period of time, Ngc Esports, can they be able to maintain everything up? And even for this period, and even for this particular situation, the players from the Nepali soldiers is coming, and even for this period of time, this is the situation where they can just able to do every sort of things today possibly. And even for now, there are something that comes into the mind of the players, and there we go guys, there we have it. And even trying to look under the things, trying to look under the very distinctive areas, Lil Luffy, he just managed to do some of the very beautiful eliminations, but he just got taken down from Radar Esports, yes, and he was having a very precise angles and the looks on the players as well. So looking at onto these teams, we were just maintaining those things in a very clear manner. And the teams from the Fortis Esports, Rabbit is right here, and Rabbit, he is also going to take some of the very good visions over the players. Rabbit just having that a very good and the distance approaches right now, and even having him a very different area. Jason just got taken down. Hurricane, he is also taken down, but Hurricane, that would not be a very good revival approach for the player. But now Radar Esports, yes, is right there, and even having themselves a very different areas and looking onto the things. And Hurricane, he is also getting into the circle. And okay, here it is. Rabbit, he just got to take that player up, and maybe the revival will be proceeding on. And the players from the Radar Esports, they will just be fighting on to the area. And for real this time, the players from the Radar Esports, they just need to have themselves a very quick approach right in this particular situation. But the players from the RE, will they be able to deal with those things? And there will be illusions just got in the very bare minimum HP right now. This HP deduction, how they will be able to manage these things out. And Fortis Esports, the Rabbit, he is still going up for the revival approaches. And the very last 4 teams remaining, which will be the team who will just be getting those chicken dinner onto their position. And even we talk about the player from the TSR, the Soul Reapers, they are just in very different area as well. So they are also trying to have some of those very good eliminations today, but trying to look onto the players from the Radar Esports. Will this be the situation? Will this be the moment for the player where they can? What is the situation that is really clicking on for the player? That is good. Okay, that is not a very good situation. Rabbit is going to have some of the damages over the period, and even at this period of time, there we go. The grenade comes in, and that grenade will just be making and just busting up the player and just trying to drastically change the player's opportunities, and that will just be maintaining all of those things into the favor. And even we talk about the players from Radar Esports. Player number 3, he just got to manage some of the very good eliminations. Python with those very good approach, but right now, Illusion XD, he is also one of the very good player. And even talking about AT Esports, Wi-Fi is right here, and even he is also one of the very good player to take on the look of this particular thing. And right now, Illusion XD, he needs to get on with that player. And can he be able to do, and can he be able to deal with these things? These are the things where the in and outs are going on, and in between the matches we have been seeing that the very different things has been coming up for the players right now. But let's see that the teams will be able to do these things or not. And even having a very good look on the eyes of the players, and there goes out the players, and this is gonna be the chicken dinner for the team Radar Esports. And they just did a very good job today, and they just managed to have a very good manageable things. And right over the period of time,
they just managed it. They just secured a very well prepared chicken dinner, and this match, the Rondo match, just got ended up by the team Rita Esports. Second one with that 80 Esports. Third one getting the Soul Reapers, 40 Esports, and the next Esports as well. So they were the players from the other side. Those were the Nepali soldiers as well. So Nepali soldiers just come into the #6. Okay guys, so #6 was the Nepali soldiers, and then after we're gonna see the players from SW as well. So SW, the team from I guess Secret Ways. Yes, I guess it right, I guess. And there we go. Secret Ways as well as Sentinels, they were being very concentrative, and those were the fights where we're gonna talk about. Those were the things where we're just gonna take a look onto the players as well. So having them say that right now, the things are just cooked up by the players as well. So for now, let's see up that how the chicken dinner team stats have been prepared up by the players. And Yes is right here, and even having said that, Yes, he was also one of the very contributing player, a 6th elimination. So that was a very defined moment. That was a very defined circumstances for the player, and he was able to do and deal with every of those things. And right now, he is one of the player who is a very confidential player who can just comes into the MVP ranking. And let's just talk about the MVP ranking, and comes in with the player Mirle's OG, and there we go. Miles. Okay, Miles is the player name. I was just confused about this, but okay, let me make myself clear that Miles is one of the player who just got a very, very good elimination, and even trying to have a very good moment today. Let's just see that how the players will be just trying to look under, and even having very different opportunities for the players, having different situations for the players. There were very different areas to control over, and even just see that the players from the other side as well. So there were the players, there were the teams, they were just also having some of the very good times as well. So for now, they just need to see that the teams are not in a very good mode today to take a look on the fight under. But right now, top players list comes into their screen, and match number 3, Miles is one of the player, and other players, if you're going to talk about the Yash, he got 6 elimination, Milk with that 4, AZ with that 5, and Max with that 5 as well. So we'll have a look on the match leaderboard as well. So talking the match leaderboard, we have the players from RE who just got 26 total points, TSR with that 14, and as well as we have NXT with those 13 total points. So taking a look at the other players as well. So these are the things we were having a very good look on the players. So we have 80 as well, 11 total points, 40 with that 10 as well. So 4Q maintaining 9, ST with that 9, SW with that 9, YG with that 9, and other of the players as well. So they have been maintaining only single digit points. So this has been the case scenario for the players as well. So overall MVP that goes into our screen, Lemon is still with that 14 total eliminations, Max with that 11, and Miles with that 11 as well. Well, we have Yash with that 9, and we have Talkie MBB with that 7. So let's have a look and how the players are maintaining themselves a very good fights as well. So for now, if we're going to be seeing about the overall leaderboards, we have all of those things ready right now, and let's go up for the schedules as well. So going up for the schedules, we have the very last match remaining, and for the very last match we have to see and we have to look onto the things what are going on in the process, and the process that has been going on for the teams, what has been the very genuine things to talk about, and even having said that, how the players will be able to do and deal everything's down and forth, the situation, how they were able to do. And for now, we'll be going for a very short break. Right now, I think after this break, we'll be coming up with a match of Wrangle. For right now, we'll be going for a break.
Hello guys, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome back again, and we're back again, and we're just getting up for the very last match of the day. And going up for the very last match of the day, what's the situation that is getting cooked on for the players? They just need to see that, and even let's see that how the players are having themselves set aside and making themselves in a very good position today. And let's see that how the teams are able to define everything today in a possible manner. And even talking about the death blooms right now, just straight away and heading towards the plane path. And right now the plane path just going up from the Novorupnoy straight away towards the Gutka, I guess, the hospital area more often. Even Gutka or the hospital area, the midway often we are talking about. But let's see that how the teams and the players were in a very good positionings today. And let's see the teams and the players how they were just able to do and manage things out. The possible manner, the possible situation where there was the scene that the teams were in a very different areas, and the scenes they have been trying to take a look under. And even for now the players from DB already trying to have themselves in the very located situation at Novorupnoy, the container side and the city side, everything they have been capturing under. And they have not been able, or they have not been very different sides for the players as well. So trying to take a look on the very different areas as well. So for now the players are already in a very good and the extensive mode as well, but the circle goes straight away towards the eastern northeastern area, I guess, is the very good thing we're gonna talk about. And a northernest area where the circle is just move ahead, and Stalber and other of the sides as well, so where the players can just get them reside right now, so that the players and the teams how they will be able to do and deal with those things. And right away if we're gonna see the players from the young guns and the players right here just getting scattered, and no of the players right now having a very pretty good looks on this particular side. And right away the players from the secret way WEU, they have been able, or they have been just trying to maintain everything's possibly. But right now the team Sentinels, they have also been trying and just go for a very good elimination approach as well. So selectively they have been trying to make up very good changes over there and trying to dispatch all of those players, but not a very good time to look at Honda. And there we go, we have the player from NXT God, he just got to have suppressed out from the player of Young Guns Revolution YGR. And even Ninja, he just got to have a very good positioning over and unleash everything and the potential of overgoing from their head. And even look at on the dominance they have been trying to go up for, and even the dominance have been so clinical and seems so clean for the approach for the team. And for right now the situation for the team Ngc Esports, they have also not getting a very good situation right now, and minded away the players are not in a very good approach. And even if we gonna talk about the players from the AT Esports, they are just looting under. And can this be the one grenade that will just make the player to go on for the sequential knockdowns with the one and the another player just in the line, and just try to penetrate those players just with those grenades approach. But the player from the Ngc Esports got is the very last player surviving. But right now he just need to survive, he just need to maintain himself. But there goes the grenade, and that grenade if comes into there, okay, this is the one where we are just expecting that the player would or would not be able to deal with those things. And there we go, the player comes in, and there it is, Ngc Esports just managed to get the players down, and even making themselves a very good side today, and even having a very grand eliminations fights and maintaining a very good fights for the teams Young Guns Revolution as well. So Young Guns Revolution having a very mechanics in this particular match and converting their value into one after another. And even this can be such an explosive start for the team. 3 eliminations already, going for the all-out aggressive approach and trying to tone things down right now. But even though trying to take the things that the teams are just trying to farm up those finishes. And even for now Young Guns Revolution, this time Ninja, he's also the very
one of the very good player for this particular team and presenting time and again. But right here, taking a leap on towards the players from SW, and even this can be the process to go with a very brutal knocks out and eliminations as well. For now, we're gonna talk about the another knocks out going on the board for the team SW, and that knockout would not just be clearing out the player, but the player will just be recovered and he will be just revived away. And this time needs to count the eggs in their basket, how much the eggs in their basket and how much they can just be afford or just try to go for a very good elimination approaches as well. So lots of the concerning names have been coming up, and in this is pretty good of a time. We're going to talk about some organized teams already having a very compact scenario for the teams as well. So right away, the players from the Young Guns Revolution, Ninja, he's also one of the very good player right here trying to decide on, and even the players from the Sentinels, the very last player surviving, the last player Lil Luffy, he is the one, the hope and the responsibility of the team. Following the consistency average, can he be able to deal with, can he be able to do with these things? And this is the one where the players just need to have them a very good fights over the period of time. And there goes out, the players are just having some of the very good fights over the period of time here. But the very last player surviving with this time, the players from the Ngc Esports just got to have some of the very good eliminations right away. And the players from the another knock, and there we go, eliminations coming on their board. And there we go, another player just calculating the Rex over. Lafasa, he just got to take that player down. Even for this time, the grenade comes into the process, and this process of the grenade can be able to deal the damage. And there we go, this really does. And here it is, Anil Bot, even he is just trying to get on for, but the players are not just in a very good approach today. And there goes out, I guess the players are not in a very good mode of the fights as well. So this is the very distinctive approach from the players as well. As in going in front, trying to take some of the very good eliminations. For now, the players are getting taken down, and even for this period of time, the players from the Young Guns Revolution, the very last player surviving, Lemon, he is also having some of the very good eliminations as well. So for now, if we're gonna be making sure that the players just having themselves a very good approach right in this particular manner, and can they be able to plan every of their games of this period. And if you're going to be talking about the players from the redeeming every sort of things today and try to go for the initial knocks as well. But right here, we're going to talk about the players from the Dasa God, right? And even if you gonna blink it, you gonna miss it. And this is the probable scenario where the players gonna make some of the very good eliminations today. And if you are just trying to have a look onto the players of the 4 run-ins as well, you just need to see, and you just need to pass away from the players from the Death Blooms. And this time Death Blooms, how they will be able and just be maintaining the every justice scenario for this particular match. It just needs to get wrapped up for the teams as well. And there goes out Odalsa, he just got taken down. He just got a very bad scenario right now. And back and forth, this has been going up for the players. This has been going up for the players, and just need to see that how the teams will just be able and just be trying to go for a very good approaches for the teams as well. So for now, the players from the 4 Brutal Warriors, Assassin 9-1, one of the player already trying to have himself in a very good approach right now. And even what a way to start the things off. And even let's see of the players from the Dasa, they just got to have some of the very good eliminations right now. But the players from the Death Blooms, they are also in a very good capitated scenarios as well. So the players were not just in a very good approach to take a look under, but Kirito, he is also having the 2 of those eliminations into his favor. But there we go, the MVP guy, the MVP man, who is already having himself a very good fighting approaches. And here it is, the Sagod. They are not just maintaining themselves, they're just trying to have a very good fights over the period. And even looking under the players from the Dasagod, they have also already been able to deal very good revival approaches for the players as well. So taking a look onto the players, there goes out, the players are just coming and gun approaches have already been started, and the players are getting taken down one after another. And this time Brooklyn Esports goes out in hashtag 16, and with those 6 eliminations and those weaponry things are not just working for the players, and they just need to maintain, they just need to see that how the players are going up. And this time talking about the players from the Ngc Esports as well. So Ngc Esports GOAT is right here, and even we talk about the other players as well. So taking a little bit of a alternative downs and dusted, and a couple of shots in for the players, and even talking about just want to make every compensative moves today. And those compensative moves, will that be able to deal with those things today or not? And even for now, we're gonna talk about the players from the Ngc Esports. God is right here, and even the God and other of the players as well. So every one of them just trying to maintain and go up for a very good things now. And even having a look on the things, having a look on the very good players as well. So for this particular scenario, we're gonna look onto the players, how the match has been going on into the concerns. So here it is, guys, already trying to have some things down and dusted for the players as well. So for now, the players are already in very different areas as well. So okay, there has been players who have already been taken down, and we were just trying to go on for the players are just getting taken down, and the eliminations has already been one after another. They have been collecting over the period. And even for now, Nepali soldiers, the very last player surviving, Garth09, he's the one who is just surviving right now. And can he be able to deal with those things? And for now, top 14 teams have already been converted. The players from the TSR, they are already in a very good mode, they are already in a very good situation right now. And even we talk about the team 40, they are just interested to come in and just fight with this particular team. And even can this be the one situation where they can have a very good situation tonight? Just looking aside that the teams will just be able to do or not things in a proper manner. And even we talk about the players, even we talk about the teams, how they will just be able to manage things out. And right now, the players from the Soul Reapers, one and another, those players have been just trying to maintain themselves a very good fighting approaches as well. So going up for the zone is just stringed up away against the players in Yasnaya Polyana. I don't think that the Yasnaya is totally left out by the zone, but this time the lefting out scenario is not just for the players in the area of Yasnaya Polyana. Everyone should have to go for the zone, and the players from the 40, they are just trying to hurry up, and Hurricane is already in hurry to go off against the team for BW. And can that be a very good move for the players? That would not be a very good move if they comes in. And we're just trying to see that the teams and the players will be able to do and just deal with every of the things today. Just minding that the players and the teams are just getting down and dusted each and every relatives, but that will not be a very good approach for the team that blooms. They're just getting some of the shots over and over the period of time. And DT Expector, they have also been fighting into the side, and right now we have the players just getting taken down, and even they have not been able to deal any of the things right away. And here the players from the Ngc Esports, they have also been trying to get inside the zone. They're just trying to get inside the zone, and no any sort of the alternatives are just maintaining them in a very good fight. But today, if we're gonna be precise and concise about the players, that how they are just getting up and even trying to have themselves a very good fighting opportunities. But right in this moment, right at this situation where the players can have themselves a very good and the momentumful fights, let's see of that the Blooms, can they be able to do this? The Blooms, they are already starting to set up for the circle. They are just starting off the circle, and here we have the players from the Ngc Esports as well. They are also in the fight, and there we go, the players from the KWV, they have been fighting over the period, and here it is, the circle, the grenades, and that would be one of the very concerning fact that would just be mattering out for the players. And that goes out with the circle, and there it is. Some of the players having a very good momentumful fights, and there it is. The circle, the moment, the area, they have been capturing a very good side, and even talking about the team from the Killing with Wives, they have done a very well job scenario. This time the players are in a very good scene, and the moves they have been trying to showcase today, that's a very good moves from them as well. So this moves has already been started from the players as well. So talking about these things, already teams are in a very good mode to fight under. And even talking about the Killing with Wives, Pubgmobile is right here, and even having them look aside in the very different area. Yasnaya Polyana has just been into the circle, but let's see that circle has already been sifted out, and there it is, and the sift has already left the Yasnaya Polyana. The very few part of the Yasnaya Polyana is right in the circle, but not more than that. Let's need to see that the players and the teams, how they will be even trying to go for it, and even this time the players just need to see that how they are in a very good approach as well. So this is the moment where the players and the teams can make themselves in a very good side today. But right here we are making sure that the players from the Sagar was coming in, and there it is, the players are getting taken down one after another. The back and forth has already been started, and the calculation of the risk for the team RE, this is one of the very good fundamentals they have been playing on, the very textbook gameplay they have been trying to look at under. And even for now there has not been a very good combination for the players, because only 3 players have been arrived in this particular lobby, and there goes out. The players have been trying to make up a very good eliminations today, and trying to have some of the very good fights over the period. And let's just see that the players in a very dangerous situation, Killing with Wives. Smoker bro, he's just trying to look at onto the players. There we go. Yes, they are just coming inside, but no, they are just hold it out, and there we go. The player getting taken down one after another. Maybe this is the scenario where the player just need to make their well coordinated fights, but this will just be hurting their morale, and even how well they are coordinating everything's possibly. But there we go. The players needs to get out for the circle, and this time the circle is just closing in behind, and right now the players just need to maintain themselves in very different area as well. For now, the player from the secret way, they have been already able to revive and go for the revival. And Lemon, can he be the one to survive on, and can he be the one to make those every sort of good eliminations today right now? And here we go. Run-ins, they have already been approaching for this particular move, and there is the very last player surviving, and we just know this who is the player, and there it is, the situation that has completely been destroyed out. And the players from Ngc Esports, they have also been coming inside, and they have also been coming in a very good position as well. So for TE, they were just fighting on against the Joker, and Joker just got taken down, and that's a not very good situation for the team as well. So 4B W or Brutal Warriors, they have also been a very good fighting team as well. So out in open right now, the player is out in open. And here it is, some of the players already trying to have themselves in a very good approach of the zone as well. So down in the, okay, here we go, they are done with their due diligence, but here it is, the players coming in. But now Beavish will have to make himself in a very distinct position. When he was just arriving, he knew that the one player just surviving over the stone area, the rock hillside, the team just need to see that how this thing has just been able to modified, or just being able to tried out by the players as well. So there it is, the players coming in, but this time the players should have to put themselves in a very good position as well. But there it comes in, and the player just goes out, and there it is, the situation has just been sifted out, and even the elimination has already been carried out by the teams as well. So for Brutal Warriors, they have also been able And this time for Brutal Warriors, the very last match of the day, only 6 teams remaining. The very 16, the last 6 teams remaining. 19 minutes of the time frame has already been completed for the particular match of this particular side. And let's just need to see that how the teams are just getting gathered up, how the teams are getting in their situation as well. So let's just need to see how the players, the teams, every one of them, how are they able to do this? How are they being able to maintain every sort of things right now? And even they were not even a very good mode. And right now, if we are very precise and concise about the teams right here against the 4 run-ins, this can be one of the very different situation that has been coming up. But the situation we were just talking and just letting you guys know about, this is the time where the 4 run-ins, they have been able to take and under the resilience and the surveillance of the players for Brutal Warriors. Frankie OP in the very different side as well. So Frankie OP, he's also trying to decide and go behind those circles. And even at this period of time, the RE Esports, Red Esports, they were in very distinct area as well. So moving inside, trying to take up some good eliminations. And even at this period of time, Frankie OP just getting inside. But no, this was not a very good time. This was not a very good elimination. He was not trying to get on with, but the players are just coming inside. And this time, the players from RE are not in a very good mode. Just trying to go for it. Just trying to go for some of the good eliminations as well. But Assassin, he is also one of the very brutal player from the team for Brutal Warrior, and just trying to find some value, and the intent they have been showing up to get into the zone, that has been incredible. Only the 4 players, okay, 4 teams remaining right now, and how this team will just be maintaining themselves in a very good fights over the period of time. And even for now, we just need to talk about these things. We just need to see that how the players can make themselves in a very good area, and the approaches they have been going for. Can this be one for the players from the 4 Brutal Warriors? Or even can this be one for the players from the different side of the player number 3? Let's see up. The teams are not just having themselves in a very good distinct operations, but this time the players are just trying to have themselves in a very good mode right now. The players and the teams, every one of them, just trying to have a very good approach right now. But even we are just done with those things and opening out, and there goes the player from the TSR getting eliminated. And right now another team gets out of the lobby, and this time another side, this was the one we were just looking the eyes on, and there it is. The players from the RE, they have been able to deal with some of the very good eliminations as well. But right now for run-ins, Ron's Jod is right here. Ron's Jod, and he is the one, the key player. He is the one. Can he be able to destruct everything's possible? And there we go. The zone is just shifting in. Then the zone just shifting in with the period of time. And there goes out. The player just need to have that a secured circle as well. But right now, the players from RE, they just need to get inside the circle. And if this is not the time, this will not be coming up in the very next stage as well. So here it is, guys. Already Red Esports maintaining themselves in a very good position as well. So for this position we're just talking about, for this position we're just maintaining the things out. Let's just see that the teams and the players, how they are just having themselves a pretty good side today. And even having the Red Esports, look at their side, look at the moment they have been creating on. And right now I think they know the position where the player is just residing right in this moment. And the players from the Red Esports, they are just cooking inside, and there goes out, the circle goes out. And this is the moment where the chicken dinner comes in for the team Red Esports, and that's a very delightful chicken dinner from the team Red Esports, and they just made it in a very successful manner. And that's a very good fight, that's a very good elimination that has been taken out by the teams, and for now we'll be going for everything out. Today's matches have been already finished up, and guys, we're just going for out and options, but right now we're going for the ending one. And so thank you so much for watching. Bye guys, have a good time. If you want to see results, please don't forget to check out our Discord channel.